You know how people use their old coffee cans to hold other stuff in them? Like money or sugar or candy or whatever? Well, my grandfather had a garage just full of coffee cans, full of whatever nut or bolt or screw he could find. He never threw anything away. Was he a hoarder? No. I just think he was a loving man. He put sentiment into everything he owned. Like, whenever he would have other screws or find a nail in a board of wood, he was always with you or the kids. He'd hold on to it like a memory. It's because he thought it would leave his presence behind. He was scared of being forgotten. He was scared he wouldn't leave an impact. Well, I see his impact. I see it in the faces of his children, his grandchildren, and his friends. And I just wish I got to know him more. I remember I only had lunch with him one time. Went to this little podunk little restaurant a few miles up the road called Arctic Circle. I think it was supposed to be like a Foster's phrase, but it wasn't. Anyways, I was 10 years old, so I was nervous and quiet and shy, and I was so startling aware of just how quiet I was being. I don't even remember what we talked about. I just remember when it came time for me to come up to the counter, I was so quiet, and the employees smiled and laughed, and my grandfather nudged me to make an order, and I got chicken strips, and we both got milkshakes. I should have gotten to know him better. I should have asked him what his childhood was like, what the Air Force was like, why he left his wife, if he had any regrets, dreams or aspirations. I should have, but I didn't. I remember I had this dream that my father and I were road tripping. I don't even know where. We just stopped at a gas station and a man walked out. We looked at the man, then we looked at each other. And my father said to me, "Did you see him too?" And there he was, my grandfather, in a gas station, living another life. Got into his car and just left. We paid for our gas, got back on the road to I don't even know where. Death is this weird thing. It's like we all must face it, but when it comes time, it's the hardest thing. Personifying death as the Grim Reaper has always been so not real to me. Death is more like a stray dog. You leave food out for it, but it never comes inside. Sometimes it's violent and rabid, sometimes it's just old and withering. And sit at the foot of your bed, and one morning just won't wake up.